let's talk about the astrology for 2026, because 2026 is a full-on reset. Like control, alt, delete, reboot. Here's what you need to know for 2026. First off, numerology. 2025 was a 9 year, which represents ending, release, closing karmic cycles. And astrologically, 2025 was like a preview, a taste of what's to come. Now, 2026 is a year one, a year of new beginnings, and astrologically, it shows. In 2025, we saw the outer planets move into new signs, but just for a short period of time. Like they were just testing the waters, dipping their toes. 2026 is when they fully emerge into those signs and stay there for a longer period of time. And this is when we're going to be fully immersed into those energies. Starting with Neptune entering the sign of Aries on January 26th for the next 13 years or so. Now, Neptune has been in the sign of Pisces since 2011. And this shifts us from a more passive dreaming into spiritual action and courage. Aries. Neptune in the sign of Aries will be about reclaiming our identity, about taking action on our purpose and trusting our intuition enough to act on it. Then on February 13, Saturn joins Neptune in the sign of Aries for their very rare and very big conjunction on February 20 at 0 degrees of Aries. Now, this is a total reboot. This is where dreams, aka Neptune, meets reality. Saturn. This is where systems dissolve and rebuild. The last time Saturn and Neptune met together in a sign was in 1989 in the sign of Capricorn, the sign of government, authority, structure. The year global systems collapsed and new world orders began forming. Look up your history books to know what happened around that time, but from the top of my head, I can tell you the fall of the Berlin Wall, the creation of those Eastern European countries. So collectively, this is another reset. Now this time, because it's in the sign of Aries, it's about rebuilding identity, leadership, and independence. Fast forward to April, Uranus moves into the sign of Gemini for the next 7 years, shaking up anything related to technology, communication, media, and education. Uranus is the planet of disruption, and it's been in the sign of Taurus, the sign of money and value systems, since 2018, changing our relationship with money and the financial systems. Think crypto and digital currency. Now we're entering a 7-year cycle where innovation and technology and even the way in which we communicate or connect with one another will shift fast. Then by summer, June 30th to be exact, Jupiter, the planet of abundance and good luck, enters the sign of Leo, bringing us a boost of confidence, of creativity, and heart-centered expansion. Then the nodes shift into Leo and Aquarius in July, and that's important because they are bringing eclipses that will activate those signs and those energies. In 2025, we had the eclipses in the sign of Virgo and Pisces. In 2026, we will still have the eclipses in Virgo and Pisces, but also in Aquarius and Leo. So the energy and the themes of those 4 signs will be very present. So we will be integrating and balancing themes of healing, intuition, and surrender, while also being pulled toward authenticity, community, and future-focused living. Now, Mercury retrograde in 2026 will only be in water signs, meaning Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So emotional clarity will be key. And in the fall, we'll be ready to close out the year with a Venus retrograde in the sign of Scorpio and Libra. This is all relationship rebirth territory. Venus retrograde is about reevaluating our relationships and our self-worth. Now, that is a lot of stuff astrologically. 2026 is the start of a new chapter, of a new era, a new version of you, so get ready.